Hi, I'm Dan Rebellato and I'm a playwright. So I'm in the Little Angel Studios because I'm working on a new version of my play Emily Rising. So Emily Rising is a story about a 10-year-old girl called Emily who wakes up one morning to discover that her feet don't touch the ground anymore. And through the course of the play, well, as the title says, she rises. And despite the school and the doctors and everyone else trying to stop her, she just heads up into the air. So it's a play about that. So Emily is a London girl. She's very feisty. She's opinionated. She thinks adults are often quite silly people. And she seems to be probably the most sorted out person in the whole play, I think. So Emily Rising started as a radio play that I wrote 16 years ago. And so it's very interesting having the play move from radio, which of course is completely about sound with nothing visual at all, to a piece of puppet theatre, which is very, very visual. So I suppose the big work that I've got to do is trying to think about how to take the same story and the same characters and experiences and convert it into something that's really going to work with puppets and specifically for a live audience of children and young people. Well, you know what? When people ask me how do you write for children, my answer, I think, would be you write for children in exactly the same way that you write for adults. You try to be entertaining, you try to be complicated, you try to be clear but delicate and dynamic, and I think children respond to exactly those things. You also try to be funny. I think that's a really important thing, so I hope there are some quite good jokes in Emily Rising. Well, I think one of the reasons why I'm really excited to see Emily Rising as a puppet play on stage is, of course, it's a fantastical story. It's even though it's set in London and it's set in contemporary London and some parts of it are quite realistic. What I love is that the big central event that takes place in the play, Emily starting to rise into the sky, that's something you can really let your imagination run away with you when you're looking at puppets, rather than just looking at ordinary human beings walking around on the stage, because then you know it's going to be a kind of trick and they're going to be on wires or something. Whereas with a puppet, you really feel like you can make that magic real. So Emily Rising opens on the 10th of September and it's running at the Little Angel Theatre right the way through to the 20th of November.